life is not all about doing business. Corporate social responsibility, that's what OPAY is discussing this morning with us. And they've tagged it OPAY Scholars Program 2026. And they want to help us understand the 10-year commitment to education. And right here in the studio, we have the head of partnerships at OPAY, Mr. Ipenwosa Odiase. Good morning and welcome to the program. You prefer to be called IK. Yeah, well, that's Ipenwosa. Yes. And then we also have Itoro Udo. Itoro Udo is the Corporate Social Responsibility Manager for OPAY. So you're welcome to the program, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so you have OPAY's 1.2 billion naira, emphasis on that. It's a 10-year scholarship program. What is OPAY trying to do with this? How far do you intend for it to reach?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. And at OPAY, we took a decision to invest in education of young Nigerians, and we came up with the 1.2 billion 10 years scholarship program, partnering several institutions in Nigeria. As at today, we partnered 24 tertiary institutions as at last year, and that has gone very far and wide and gone very well, and the feedback has been quite impressive. And we are not stopping there, and that is why we came up with the OPAY Scholars Program. As we moved across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria, because the scholarship cut across the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, we got another feedback that is not just enough to provide monies for the young ones, for the students. We need to go way beyond that, and that is why we came up with the OPAY Scholars Program, where we now have the National Innovation Challenge to provide further opportunities for the students around mentorship, career opportunities, trainings, that will help them become better even after life after school. You know,
but how this 10-year, what period is that? You said it's a 10-year program.
Years, yeah, 10.
So from what year to what year?
Yeah, so it started last year. So from last year,
from 2025 to 2035.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Yes. So it will help us to understand how this works. He says it's preparing the students beyond the classroom, and these days we know that certificates can only take you this far, you know. So when you say you're going beyond the classrooms, what exactly does that mean? How exactly do you get this instilled, the knowledge, the exposure? How do you instill this into the students themselves beyond the institutions?
Okay, thank you very much. So I'd like to just start from, you use the word beyond. And we are also known for that word, beyond banking. So since we are beyond banking, we're taking it beyond the 4 walls of the classroom.
Nice one.
You'll pay me for that. Okay, now coming back to the question, like I would also want to ride on his wings to say, now we had started this initiative in 2025. We had it was very insightful, very impactful, and we know that supporting students, undergraduates, goes just beyond the tuition, goes beyond grants, goes beyond scholarship. Now, we already identified, I mean, a few weeks ago, the internet went, abuzz, on fire, when we heard that there is a huge shortage of talent in the country. So while some school of thought would, ordinarily want to tilt towards that angle, we are saying if there is a gap, we are here to, sort of bridge that gap and see how we can make things better. Now, this year's scholarship program it's an evolution of what started, in 2025, or as it was launched, to say let's have 3 different trajectory paths. And we are doing this in partnership with Google. Now, I'm about to say, I was expecting I'll say a smile on your face.
Why?
Because we're in partnership with Google. No, it's a global brand, tech leaders, we all know. And
I thought you were in partnership with channels. Then you would see a smile on my face.
Oh, we're also in partnership with channels.
Okay.
That's why you're millions of viewers out there are able to watch all of this and get all of this information.
Now I can smile.
Okay, so we're in partnership with Google, and then we have the scholarship, which is just one of the 3 major trajectory paths, and then we have the innovation challenge, which you had also rightly talked about. That's where Google come into play with us in this program. And what will be happening there, we have the innovation challenge, where we have students, undergraduates from around the country who begin to develop tech-driven solutions to address critical needs, critical pinpoint areas around the country. Now, you could also say that, oh, it's just going to be a locally developed solution. But if you look at it holistically, you begin to understand that many businesses you see today actually started from trying to solve something locally, and then it goes global. So at the long run, we are about to see that even these undergraduates will be exposed to a global audience, giving them lifelong opportunities to become people. And that's where another trajectory comes into play, which is the O Futures. Now, with the O Futures, we are not just giving them the scholarship award, putting them through innovation challenge, or putting them through a tech boot camp. We're also providing a career pathway for them to say, okay, let us now identify the best of brains that have gone through the innovation challenge, and let's see how we can create a career path. And then we see how these undergraduates become entrepreneurs, become thought leaders.
So now, OPAY is going along with them all through
all the way. So it's a whole journey entirely.
So I guess this is where the 1-point-something billion goes to, empowering them, helping them to set up and all of that. Is that correct?
You are absolutely not far from the truth.
All right. So I think there's also the introduction of OPAY Futures. Is that it?
Yes. And that's where it comes to say, okay, what happens? Now, we also understand that... I'd like to, because I'm really itching to drop this. So we also understand that we, in Nigeria, we have so many talented undergraduates, so many talented youth, and the amount of talent we have in Nigeria today does not actually tally with the number of opportunities we have out there. That is where the OPAY Futures comes in. Let's see how we can begin to play as a disruptive player in, sort of trying to shake that imbalance and use that disruptiveness to create opportunities for these young talents.
Okay, you want to tell us more about that disruption?
Yeah, well, so it's a 3-in-1, we call it Trinity. So, I mean...
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Yeah. So the 1.2 billion allows the students to stay in school, to be empowered, to pay their fees, to take care of their tuition. The innovation challenge makes them build ideas, build solutions for our everyday through technology in partnership with Google, as earlier mentioned. And the OPAY Futures now give them the opportunity for life after school. So it's a complete basket, we're looking at, not end to end. Make them stay in school, give them education, give them opportunities to build solutions and ideas and prepare for life after school, even while in school. Then when they come out, prepare them on how to career opportunities, entrepreneurship, and a successful life after school. And with that, of course, we are creating future leaders, future entrepreneurs who will come and shape the affairs of the country.
All right, so when you said shape the affairs of the country, obviously we know that when you talk about innovation and ICT, that's what is involved now, AI. So I guess that all of this has a lot to do with ICT and AI, yes?
Definitely, and of course, like we mentioned, and that is where the tech giant Google came in. We have similar shared beliefs. Google is a big brand, like we all know, and that is where they come in to expose these young ones, these students, to global technology solutions, global innovations, of course, AI inclusive, and this gives idea to build world-class solutions, solve problems, be it education, around education, transportation, agriculture, even financial inclusion, and with the kind of innovation that we get from this program in partnership with Google, we believe the sky is the limit for everyone.
So how can people be part of it?
Okay, rather, how would undergraduates be part of it?
Okay, how would undergraduates be part of it?
Because if I say people, then you might also want to jump.
Then I might also want to jump on it. Okay, undergraduates.
So for undergraduates and viewers out there, for you to be able to be a part of this innovation challenge, just jump on your internet-enabled device, www.opayweb.com. www.opay.com/innovation-challenge.
Okay, could you say that again slowly? Because, I mean, that would be a bit complicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
www.opayweb.com/innovation-challenge. Just hit that up in your address bar, and it will surely take you to that destination for you to begin to log up and apply for the Innovation Challenge.
So what does the application process look like? How long does it take? What are some of the requirements, so that the undergraduates can know before they even start?
Yes, some of the, like the word undergraduates, they need to be undergraduates of a tertiary institution in Nigeria.
Doesn't matter if it's public or private?
Doesn't matter. That's why we are calling the OPAY Scholars Program an International Innovation Challenge. So we are not restricting it to either private or public tertiary institutions. Now, they also need to apply as a team. You stand a better chance of making it to the grand finale should you apply as a team of not more than 5.
Not more than 5. So do they have to be from maybe the same faculty, or what should they have in common to form a team?
Now, the 5 of them or 4 of them must all come from the same tertiary institution.
That's all that matters.
We cannot have them from school A and school B to make up a team of 5. No, everybody must come from school A. Regardless your faculty, regardless your department, just come from that school. So
what should they be preparing for? Is it that they're going to create a product or create, a service line, a platform? What should they be preparing for?
They should be prepared. They should prepare their minds to jump on how to use AI tools. So using AI tools to develop tech-driven solutions. One of it will be the Gemini, which every undergraduate will know the Gemini app by Google. So that is something that they would have to be conversant with, because it's one of the bases of which they'll be able to make it further as the Innovation Challenge and as the project or the program progresses.
And this is not man no man.
Nah.
Because we had a youth forum recently, and the youths are worried that a lot of times they want to go for something, and the issue of who do you know comes up. And then that is a deterrent to some of them. So that's not applied here.
No, it's not. That's we have.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's the 1.2 billion 10 years scholarship, which is already running. Of course, the feedback is clear. It's not a situation of uno man. It's a situation of those who really need the support, and we worked in partnership with the school. So in this instance, of course, there's going to be a detailed selection process, and like you mentioned, all what they need to do is to go in there, apply the relevant team, and do the needful, and of course the stringent selection process. All
right, parting words, gentlemen.
Parting words. The sky is just the beginning of what every undergraduate can achieve in Nigeria. Do not be held aback by what you face right now. I mean, we all have stories to tell. We can do it. We are the future leaders, and it starts now.
Okay.
Yeah, and at OPAY, we remain committed to investing in the future of our youth, the future of young Nigerians. We believe they are the next leaders of tomorrow, as we know, and this is just the best we can do to see that we begin to promote entrepreneurship, begin to promote a good technology culture to change the landscape of our environment.
So they don't have to come out of school and start looking for jobs. They can create jobs by themselves.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jesse Kosa, for joining us on the program. That's the partnership manager, I believe, head of partnership at OPAY. Thank you so much. Itoro Udo is a corporate social responsibility manager at OPAY. Thank you so much for coming on the program and for the message that you have brought.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, now.